coming out very much, folks. My name is Ben Woodhead. I'm with the North Bend Urban Forum. This is Tony Valente, also with the North Bend Urban Forum. I'm going to hand it over to Tony to give our introduction. But thank you very much for coming out. And the judges have finally finished their deliberations. It was kind of like council back then. Hard to get some consensus with the great submissions. But thank you all for coming out. It's a wonderful crowd. We don't have seats for you all, but it's there's here over the back, and I hope you found the tough folks here. So thanks again, and I'm going to hand it over to Tony.
Thank you again for coming tonight. I want to say thank you to you as our neighbors for coming tonight. I also wanted to say thanks to our sponsors, the North Shore Credit Union, the Peter Whalen Massage Therapy, Rain Longboards, Capilano University especially for their generous support of technology.
Sorry,
The Cafe for Contemporary Art for being really the incubator for this tonight, and as well as Hill City. And please see my smile to the Bridge Brewery. We have an hour. So, and also important, I'd like to thank those who submitted. We're going to talk about the submissions later tonight, and I want to thank those of you who took the time to put pen to paper or put an idea on paper. Tonight's special. And I think tonight we're doing something that is very different. So why don't I ask you, what do you think is so different about tonight, and even about the events we put on today?
Community. We're in the middle. Yeah.
Exactly.
People power. People power.
We're all here together as a community, and we're sharing and discussing what we want our community to look like. Through the Project Waterfront Design Jam, us, and I mean all of us, we're breaking away from the usual process. And you know the usual process, where a design's developed, you go to a consultation session at a community center or other public location, you fill in the survey, you give your input, and you walk away. Our city and our city staff and our councilors engage the community. But what we're doing tonight, and what the North Bend Urban Forum seeks to do, is to provide the push from the community side, in concert with that pull from the city. And it's a bit of an alternative model, maybe an alternative possibility, but tonight we're really making that real. Tonight's event obviously is organized by the North Bend Urban Forum, and I'm really proud to be a member of this group. Our mission is to urge and facilitate transparency and public participation in all aspects of the development of the public realm in our community. We're actively seeking to channel community energies towards a thoughtful, richly collaborative, and thoroughly community-rooted development of the urban space that we inhabit. And through this event series and the community discussions that result, we're seeking to proactively create what will happen on Lot 5. We're not waiting for the city or a developer or anyone to tell us how it will be. Together, we are defining and proposing as a community. And I would say, pause for a moment, because what I just said doesn't just happen. Through organizing this event series, we've had the opportunity to talk with many individuals involved in urban planning and architecture, and they're telling us that what we are doing, it's kind of the next step. It's something beyond the traditional engagement. And that's really powerful, so I really want to thank you all for being part of that.
It's cutting edge. Way to go, gang. Way to go, gang. No, seriously. Way to go.
You may not know, but our group actually came together around Lot 5. And I think it's amazing how 1.6 acres of land can create community even with nothing on it. The site's obviously ripe with potential to become the heart of the North Shore.
Yep.
It's the natural doorstep for tourists and residents alike, the promise of the North Shore. The views northward to the mountains and southward to the Vancouver skyline demand its future use to be just as captivating. And this is the reason why this fall, the North Bend Urban Forum organized this series of events, which we're concluding tonight. So I'd like to give you some background on the event series, because not everyone was able to attend. We kicked off the event series on October 4th with Matt Hearn, the author of Common Ground and Elected city. His speech and the community discussion that followed focused on creative development. It suggested that maybe one big thing, one big structure, might not really be the real answer for Lot 5. And maybe many small solutions might come together organically to realize its potential. And I think what Matt was saying is, we don't really need to find that one big solution. Let's just break it into chunks and together, slowly, build something that serves all of our needs. For our second event, we had Gary Penway lead us on a walking tour of the site. And Gary is the director of community development with the city, and extremely knowledgeable about the site. He shared with us all the plans from the past, the present, and possibly the future. And we've actually posted this on YouTube, so do please check it out. You can do that via our website. The previous event, this one was the discussion panel on livability, which we held actually at the Breakaway Community Center. And it featured Emily Jubinville of the Edible Garden Project, Alexander Hebert, the Energy and Sustainability Manager at BCMT, and Tyler Russell, owner and curator of the Cafe for Contemporary Art. The discussion covered demand-side management, district energy, and community building through art and urban gardening. And I think what was really interesting about this event was that we didn't really maybe expect it, but we kind of realized all these things could come together when we're able to plan and communicate effectively as a community. So again, what the North Van Urban Forum is attempting with your participation is ensure that we build a physical community that reflects and enables the rich discussion we've had through this event series and will continue to have even after this event series is over. So with a little bit of sadness, tonight is the end for this series. But we're going to continue our focus for Lot 5 on density, on the Harry Jerome Recreation Centers, on transportation, and many other issues. So please visit us on Twitter, visit us on Facebook, visit us on our WordPress site. And now I'd like to hand it over. We're going to actually hand it over to our judges as we get to the discussion of the awarding.